Welcome back to another episode of Spicy Tales Podcast with Kim and Stacy.
Hello.
Today we have these two hoes back again.
Starting off the new year, new me.
Starting off the new year, I have zero resolutions. My cousin died. I don't think I want to.
Yeah, Kim doesn't want to celebrate her birthday, which I told her when it was the pandemic. She didn't before the pandemic in January 2020. She was just like, "Yeah, I don't want to celebrate my birthday." And then a whole pandemic happened 2 months later.
Okay, so anyone who knows me and knows like most of my birthdays, my cousin always shows out. Like he either comes or he calls. And like anytime he was in jail before, he would always find a way to call me for my birthday. Last year and the year before were not any different.
Right.
I just don't feel like I want to. There's nothing to celebrate for me. Like I just don't. Even Christmas, I'm pulling myself together to celebrate because me and her live together and she has her kids.
Yeah.
So I want to be there for the kids. I have my nieces, like Tasha's kids are gonna come.
Are they gonna come?
They're gonna come over. I have gifts for them. Bailey and Aubrey, you know, like I do have children that I want to celebrate for, and also like my sister-in-law, so my cousin's like wife, basically. I'm gonna call her the wife because they were together for 13 years on and off, and they have 2 kids together. Those are his only 2 children. Any other one. First of all,
Are people trying to claim?
oh yeah, like yeah, some bitch is trying to say that my cousin had a daughter. He did not. He has 2 boys and that's it. Any bitch who's trying to fucking say that they have his kids is a fucking lying whore because it's not facts. Okay, not
Anyways,
facts.
we don't know you, so
Disrespect.
Anyways,
that to
so
a man.
for me, I feel like the new year and even Christmas, like I don't feel like I have anything to celebrate.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
doing it for the kids. Like that's where I'm
it's
at.
important for the kids.
It's important for the
Yeah, these
kids.
are
I
core
would never
memories.
take that away from them.
Right.
And that's why, like, you know, like her and I have a plan. My sister-in-law's coming. She's coming for the like New Year's Eve. We're going to do like a whole movie night, take the kids out. We're going to do like activities in the city. She has to work, so I'll be helping her with the kids and stuff. So we're going to take the kids to like Fun Haven and the wave pool and
Nice.
fucking like just little things and do like fun stuff. Go tobogganing
That's where
and
we
whatever.
went for your birthday last year.
Yes, it
actually,
is.
Fun Haven.
And we're it's also Jasmine's son's birthday. His birthday's on the
That's right.
1st. So
Capricorn
actually,
season.
happy birthday to Arias, my sweet baby. Love him. Love you. I already got his gift too. I'm so excited.
Oh
to
my
give it to
God, we
him.
went wild.
Oh
at
yeah.
Toys R
So
Us.
anyone who doesn't know, Toys R Us Orleans was going out of business. Everything was 50% off to more. Me and
Oh, I
her
should let
went.
my mom
We
know
bought.
that.
We bought
our
everything.
cart was full.
Bro, the order before, like the savings was over $300. I paid $120.
Wait, what about the Saint Laurent one? Is that one still?
No, that one's still open, but
Okay.
the one in Orleans is
I
closing.
didn't even know they had an Orleans.
Yeah,
one.
it's right by my house.
It's right
my
next to her
family
mom's
house.
house.
The shelves are going
The
bare.
shelves are
though,
bare,
So go
but
It's the
ASAP.
perfect time, and there's no taxes right
There's
now.
no taxes.
Oh, that's why.
That's why it was
Thanks,
so cheap.
Trudeau, for once.
Oh my God, I got my
Something you did good.
Literally, my kids, my niece, my nephews,
yeah.
everything.
I got
done.
her kids,
Done.
my nieces. I got my nephew also his gift. The only person I have to get a gift for is my oldest niece Marina because I'm giving her like, well, by now she's gonna
I
get
feel
it, so I'm
like she
giving
should
her.
get a Sephora.
That's
That's
exactly what I'm
exactly
getting
what
her.
I'm
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 gonna-
gonna pitch for
Marina.
all your kids and Tasha's kids. I'll pitch for that, and Andrew's kids too.
Okay, well,
So I'll
Andrew's kids,
send
I
you
haven't.
guys- I'll
I
send
haven't
you
bought
guys.
Andrew's kids gifts yet, but we'll buy them together. I'll let you know what
Okay.
she's gonna send me a list of what they want, so I will.
I was gonna get them a little something too, but we can just all pitch together.
I was thinking of getting just because they're gonna be coming.
They're gonna
over.
be with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're coming over the 30th or something like that. the
Oh, they're
31st.
coming over?
Yeah, they're coming over for a
coming
week.
For a week, we're gonna.
Oh,
That's
what
why
we're
we're gonna
talking about.
do. We're gonna do like
Nice.
activities with them. She has to work some of the days, so me and Steph will take her kids.
We're gonna
and
be doing prime rib though. On
We're having
Yes,
a dinner.
We're gonna
Yeah.
host a dinner to
In
celebrate
honor of
in
Andrew.
honor of my cousin.
Nice.
So I'll be there
Yes,
chefing it up.
We've
You know,
got-
what I
And
mean?
then we're going to Montreal after
Yes.
that, and then
It's the Sunday, the funeral,
okay.
so we're
Yes,
gonna be going to
yes.
Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will be
so,
chefing it up as
Nice.
per usual.
Yes, she
Even
will.
when we found out the news, I'm like, I'm gonna go cook some food for
Oh my
everybody.
God.
Okay, but when we found out the food, the news. Okay,
Yeah.
so like obviously it was a devastating day. Honestly, the way that my mom sprung it up was foul. But anyways,
It wasn't her fault. She didn't know.
She was literally like, "There's an article and it says that your cousin died."
I
And I was like,
My boyfriend was
No,
literally
Kim-
like,
Kim-
your
I was-
mom is wild.
I was like watching TV, but I was also kind of sleeping, And Kim came in, and my heart sank. I was like, what happened? Like,
It was
so
rough.
bad. It was so
And then
bad.
when I came, like, first of all, my sister is very loved, okay? Because when I came to the house was full of people.
I left work. I was like, I'm going.
So I'm just like, it just shows that, like, what kind of friend you are, because the second they heard it in your voice, they came for you. So I was like,
I don't want to cry, and I'm so sorry. But, like, I feel like my cousin was not only my first friend,
yep.
but, like, my first family member. Like,
Yeah.
he's literally, like,
Before I even popped up, he was there
he
before
was already
my sister.
there. My cousin and I were 6 months apart. He's my first friend, my first cousin, my first brother,
Yep.
my first anything.
Yep.
Like, he was my best friend.
Yep.
And when I say best friend, I don't just mean, like, that man took care of me. When my mom, like, so anyone who knows me, when I met Alicia, like, my mom was not speaking to me.
Yeah, you got kicked out.
And she was not having it. And she, even to the point, she was so mad at me that she would not give me my IDs, which is why I became a barmaid, because I had no other way to make money.
And they're a ratchet ass industry, and they will take your ass with no ID.
100%.
But this
And
man would
before
come
before I even started being a barmaid, he would go. So this is before e-transfers. This is before, like, whatever. He would go to Money Mart and send me $200 every other week to make sure I didn't have to strip with other bitches. I didn't have to do all that stupid shit. I didn't have to sell my body. I didn't have to do none of that. He would literally, up until he went to jail, that man would put $200 every single other week for me to make sure I was good. He would come down from Montreal. If we didn't have nothing, he would make sure that we had food. We lived in an apartment.
Come down and buy us groceries, take us to the grocery store. He always provided.
Oh,
and
no,
I'm like,
he's
I don't
definitely a
even
provider.
like
He's always like, he was my hero. Like, as much as it's crazy to say, he was like a dad to me. Like, he was like my hero. I idolized my cousin. Like, I put that man on a pedestal. He is honestly my favorite person on this planet.
Yeah.
Losing my cousin is suffocating. Like, I feel like any joy I have is not real. Any happiness I feel with him gone is not real. It's just not the same. And so, like, I want to make him proud. Like,
Yeah.
that's my biggest thing, is, like, I want to make sure that I honor him. I want to make sure that, like, I am here for his kids. I want them to know who he was.
That's the thing, because you had the pleasure of being with him for 33 years.
34, because I'm 34.
Well, right, and he's 34, right?
He's 35.
Is
right?
he?
Yeah, because he's.
Oh, yeah,
6 months older.
sorry,
He
you're
turned
34. That's right.
So for 30, and I said this recently. I said 34 years was not enough time.
Yeah.
It was not enough.
Which is crazy,
I don't
because
think
he
it's
used to be
ever
like,
enough time, to be honest.
he used to think like he didn't even think he would make it past
to 21.
Yeah.
He always said he didn't think he would live past 21. He lived past 21. My cousin is infamous in Montreal. Okay.
Right.
To the point that his funeral is gonna have cops are coming to the funeral just in
Yeah.
case of everything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even us that requested it. They had already made that like that.
Really?
They are the ones who told, because we were gonna hire security just because our family's fucked up.
Yeah.
So we were gonna hire
Oh,
security
they're not-
already.
so they're gonna-
We didn't have to hire security because the police is already gonna be there because of the figure that he is
Mhm.
in the city.
Wow.
So, like, I fucking love that guy, man. Like,
And he loved you too.
I know.
did,
And
he
like,
did.
it just breaks my heart because my cousin and I were actually arguing before
Right.
he died. However, the one thing I will say is I'm grateful because before he passed away, I had made it very clear about my feelings,
Right.
and he heard them.
Yeah.
And even before, like, he didn't talk to me yet, but he had told his baby moms, his wife, whatever. He's like, I'm always gonna love her, but right now I'm mad at her, so I'm
Right.
gonna talk to her when, like, I know that he had every intentions to talk to me.
Right.
It just breaks my heart because I felt like we had more time.
I am right.
Yeah.
And I say this so many times, like, time is not promised, time is not give. It's not it's a privilege, not a right.
It's a
really
privilege
is.
to grow up, to
It's
age.
a privilege to live past a certain age.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And I
every
feel like
year is
for
a
me,
privilege.
Yeah,
I felt like I took it for granted because I always assumed my cousin would be here.
of course.
too.
I never thought that I would be 34 and not living the rest of my life with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, for me, it's been a lot of like I'm hanging in.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying my
No,
best.
you're doing what you need to
I'm
do.
trying
You're
my best.
really like you're really showing up for the mother of his children.
Which is
Which
what
is
he would have
amazing.
wanted
Yeah.
to.
Like you are the provider now. Like you've like morphed into
I
him.
can't do
provider now.
I can't do what my cousin can do. Let's be real.
But still,
him and Dawn are both looking
That-
down
and
because
that's what
I
I-
love Dawn. Like,
That's what I. So my cousin had a best friend named Dawn, who also passed away years ago. And Dawn was one of the most solid friends that man has ever had. That man had his
I
back.
love that man.
He was a good guy. And when he passed away, I did find that my cousin lost a piece of himself with that. And so when he did die, the comfort I have is knowing that they're together.
right,
However, I'm not comforted at the fact that I don't have him anymore.
right.
And it's like, maybe it's selfish of me, but I didn't
But listen,
want to
You're
lose.
still grieving,
listen,
and that's
he's
an
probably
ongoing
so
thing.
happy that Steph and his children have you.
Exactly. Like this has sparked like a really like strong bond with you guys.
Yeah.
so.
Right.
Steph and I, I respect her so much. And like at the beginning, we never really like her and one of my cousins had an issue. So I never
Right.
sought out a friendship out of respect for my cousin. I didn't want to. Okay, well.
Oh.
I don't care.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Got her catching strays.
I
my
don't
God.
care.
Okay, well, anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But
The grass.
I had never sought out a friendship with my cousin's baby moms because I wanted to respect my other cousin. But I was always respectful, and I always told my cousin I would respect her as the mother of his kids.
Right.
When he died, before he died, her and I had already started getting closer. Any event that happened for the kids, I didn't even go through him. I went through her. Like it
Right.
was between her and I. When him and I got into our argument, it was her that I reached out to.
Right.
So like for me, like, like I had already started developing that relationship with her.
Right.
But in his death, I have to say, I have never had a more supportive, solid person in my corner than Steph.
Yeah.
I appreciate her so much. I commend her. She's a wonderful mother. And not only that, but she is doing everything in her power to honor my cousin's legacy, memory, and his wishes in his death, despite my family fighting her on everything.
Like that's such a huge like burden to, now you have to raise your kids by yourself, make sure that you're constantly like reminding them who their father is, and then dealing with your dad's side of the family is crazy.
They
Like
are.
it's insane because she reminds me of mom because she had to deal with their
Their
dad's
bullshit.
side of the family for so long, and even mom's been like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
This is a
for
lot.
Sure, for anybody.
Like, I never want to seem like I'm going against my family because I do love my family. Like, as much as, like, I don't fuck with a lot of them for my own personal reasons, but I love my family.
Right.
And I would ride any day for them. However, in this particular moment, with my cousin's death, I ride for my cousin, and what he would have wanted was for me to be by his baby mama's
Immediate
side.
family, yeah.
He would have wanted me to be there for his kids. He would have wanted me to take care of anything that she can't take care of. I
Right.
got her. And one of the hardest thing I had to do with her was return things that he had just bought. Like it was so weird because like within the first week of him passing, like it was like 4 days, he had bought himself a new jacket. Like they bought like matching Ugg boots, matching coats, whatever. Having to go back to those stores to return those items.
It's like making
Like,
it more real.
Yeah, like it was
Right.
really honestly, and you know what? I commend all the people I had to deal with at those stores because they were so incredibly nice. Like the people, they didn't even like it. Like we were like in tears. Like we were very emotional. It was very fresh, and they didn't make us feel worse about it. They
Which is shocking. 'cause
don't
it's
worry.
Montreal.
Yeah, like don't worry about it. Like don't just leave it here. We'll take care of it. We'll do the refund. We'll do anything. Like we're so sorry, whatever. And like it was fucked up. And it's really crazy because his funeral. My sister-in-law is the one who picked his funeral home, and she happened to pick the same funeral home that our grandmother was like did their service.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I felt like it was like so comforting to know. Like I feel like my grandma,
Right.
yeah, like I feel like my grandma loved him.
Yeah.
Like she really loved him.
And he went to her funeral.
He was at her funeral.
Is this the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, that's the no, not the that was
her
No,
birthday.
but it's
Yeah, it's
that
not grandma.
Yeah, okay.
He was
Stacy.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. He's always been like such an important part of my mom's side of the family as well. And so like it gives me like so much comfort knowing, because my mom's side of the family, like
They're
as
loving
much as they're
people.
crazy,
Yeah.
they love us so hard. Like they are so on your side. They don't give a fuck. Like petty bullshit does not stick with us.
Right.
On
I
my dad's
love
side of
your
the
mom's
family,
side
it's
of
a
the
whole
family.
other story.
Yeah.
But my mom's, I would not be here without her, and I'm so grateful for her.
But what I was trying to say is when I did walk into the house and all your friends were there, Alicia, one of the first comments.
No, she said it in the car first. She said, "Is there anything to eat?"
I hadn't eaten
Because
all
I'm
day.
starving. I said, "You know what? Actually, Sandra left a bunch of food for us to make." She goes, "I'm making it." And then she goes into the room trying to be like all slick, like, "Hey, by the way, I'm just gonna make some food for everybody."
I'm literally crying. I'm crying on the bed, and all I hear is Alicia's like, "So I'm gonna make the chicken and the
the
salmon.
minute,
I hope you're okay.
the minute,
If you're hungry, babe, it's downstairs."
But the minute she walks out of the room, I'm like, this bitch has been talking about eating since
Yo.
the car.
Starving. I had not, because lately I just haven't been eating. Like that's like, I know it doesn't look like I haven't been eating, but I haven't been
Wait,
eating.
it actually does, because
I've lost a lot of weight
Women
since my
have-
breakup. I've lost a lot of weight, and we're still losing more weight.
We
It's
are.
still going down, and
That's our New Year's resolution: lose weight, bitch.
What are your New Year resolutions?
I'm not gonna say my resolution,
I
but
don't have one.
That's okay.
my goal
To be honest.
is to be the best self that I can be, and I'm freaking taking my social media to a higher level.
Yeah, so
Because
follow
I
her on
know-
Instagram.
Yes,
I'll
TikTok,
post her.
I'll post
Snapchat.
her on Instagram.
We'll post all her socials.
She has been very consistent. The last
I've been
time,
doing really good.
one of the last times, no, so the last episodes, Miriam was on the last episodes. Those 2 episodes, Alicia was supposed to be there,
Right.
but she was sick, and then she
had pneumonia.
She had pneumonia, but
yeah.
when she FaceTime, tell me why this girl has
in
full
full glam.
makeup.
Full glam.
Wig on, everything. I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought you were. She's like, I need to post my content.
No, listen, I do not have the luxury.
I'm like,
I am
okay.
just starting out. I do not have the luxury to
The
take a
luxury.
day off.
Not the
I took 2 weeks off.
Not Alicia being
all-
a workaholic.
You know, for all like everything that's happened with everybody passing away and all that stuff.
We're doing
I don't
it.
care. I want one too.
We're doing it. We're
Listen,
doing it.
I don't care,
We're
Stacey.
doing
We're
it.
taking a shot.
I'm so sorry that was
But
me,
yeah,
let's
no,
go.
I don't have the luxury yet. I'm still coming up. I'm making my way up there. So I got to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing.
Consistency is key.
Listen, if there's one thing I've realized in the last few weeks, I am not meant to freaking change
Oh,
old
God.
people's diapers.
Well,
I
you
am meant
only did
You're
it
the one who
because-
chose that profession.
only-
My mother- my
No,
mother.
she only
She's
did it
meant
because
to
it
be a
was free
star.
school. Free
Okay.
schooling.
She did call.
Oh, it's done. She's meant to be a star. That's her calling.
Okay,
The
let's
calling-
help her
You
get
The
to that.
calling is
Yeah.
give me my money back.
No.
Her
You
calling
just
is
give me
pay
my
your cell phone bill.
The money you owe me,
I
bitch.
paid you some money today. Listen.
Where's my money?
Listen,
The
okay,
fuck?
we're not talking about you right now. Shut your mouth. It's not about you.
It's about me.
No, it's not about
Had your
you.
time, Kim. It's
You
not
had your
about
time. Shut your mouth. Listen,
Alright.
listen. Y'all want to be living
like,
in my ranch in Texas? Okay. Do you want to be living in my ranch in Texas?
Oh, in Texas.
You already
What
know-
ranch?
I'm gonna have. Listen,
Please
once
pay
I
your
make it
cell
big,
phone bill and then talk about the ranch.
Manifesting.
I
I'll pay the
manifest that
cell
for-
phone bill.
I want
You're not
my
coming
money
to the ranch.
first.
You will not be invited to the ranch.
Well, then we'll take the cell phone back.
You shall not.
Just leave the cell phone on the table right here.
Right there, right now. Give it over. Hand it over.
Take the phone. Take it. Thank you.
Smash it.
It's gone now, bitch.
Listen, I feel like Alicia is a sharer though, so if she were to be successful,
Oh, she did send me $150 today, so shout out to Alicia.
I send you money when I have to.
When you
When
have it.
When you
have it.
When I
Yeah,
have it.
Not when you have to.
when you have it.
I always do though. You're always the first
I know.
person I pay.
I told
I'm the last person just because she's like, that's my bestie. She's fine.
Well, no, she only pays me because I'm gonna take the phone back.
No,
To be fair,
that's not
to be
even
fair,
it.
to be
That's my-
fair, the last time I hung out with her, she did give me $10 towards her fucking bill.
Listen, I didn't even know I was sick that whole trip.
You
Okay.
gave it to me. You gave me the
Yeah.
no. I can't
I
party.
can't.
You're like, she literally. We're at a part. We're literally
Scratch us
at.
off the debt, bitch.
We're at a party, and she goes, "How much do I owe you?" I said, "Almost $300." She's like, "Here's $10." I was like, "I'll take it."
Here's 10.
I'm there. I was like, okay, I guess
Now-
fuck me
now
then.
it's
I'm like,
$2.90.
okay, fuck me.
Literally,
Okay.
I was like,
Listen,
"We're
you
at
get most of my money.
$2.90."
It's her.
Kim goes, would you want it? I'm like, no, bitch, I don't want it.
And then sometimes dudes send me money, just random dudes.
Yeah, that was
Send it to me.
Shout out to that one dude who sent me $60 for your cell phone bill.
Oh, wow.
Snaps for that, guys.
Usually
Snaps
when
for
they send me
that.
money, they'll just like pay for like my shopping carts or whatever.
No, she literally asked the guy, and not even 5 seconds, he's like, hang on, $60 transfer. I'm like, okay, say less.
Say less.
I will
We
accept
ain't gonna
that.
hold you.
I will take it.
If anyone wants to help work off her debt, send me an e-transfer.
Send-
'cause the niggas be
If
out
you-
here
if you
fucking
wanna be
fighting for their
pegged,
lives.
If you want to be pegged,
Oh, no. Not Will being like, oh,
Will is literally his booty hole has tightened up.
pay my cell phone bill.
Clenched right now.
I know.
He is not having it.
He's like, who's this bitch? Get her out of my studio now.
You're done.
You're done.
Shout out to our
Cut.
producer because he has to endure this nonsense.
yeah, that's.
Shout out to Will, the OG.
Shout out to Will.
Literally,
We love you,
though.
Will.
We love you, Will. Poor guy, man. He's like, I cannot. I never.
Oh, God, and that's not even,
Never.
like- Anyway.
Yeah, literally, that's just the tip of the
That is
iceberg.
the tip of the fucking dildo.
Dildo.
Just
Did,
the
did we say dildo?
He's like, who said dildo? I have thoughts to talk about.
When did
She goes, let me put it up my butt.
Oh, I got them done. So one of
Recently.
the guys that I was talking to just decided to pay for my 2 no's and this. So we got that. And then I also got 2 tattoos too.
Which is crazy because
Yeah.
tattoos are not cheap.
A man
No,
paid
her
for
friend
them.
is
My
a
friend's
fucking
a
tattoo
artist.
artist.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it say? Let me
It's
see.
it's their Star Wars tattoos.
Get up and show the camera. Let me.
The camera's over there.
camera's
I know. I'm taking off the.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so. Okay,
Wow.
can you see it?
There you go, that's a
Got
better angle.
The Death Star. And what's the name of the ship? I'm kind of drunk. now.
Wow.
Falcon, the Millennium Falcon.
Okay,
And
yes.
then we have Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Yeah, so
What does it say?
let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
Please.
Oh.
Let the past die.
Let the fucking past
Which
die.
is true. It's a good quote. It's a
Tell
good
that to
quote.
my baby
But
daddy.
this whole
Yeah,
arc-
literally, let it
Right.
go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Get over it. We're done.
I have a girlfriend. Let it go.
this
Put
whole
the mic
arm-
down.
Oh, sorry. This whole arm is gonna be a Star Wars piece here.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. So
she's
you're gonna
all
have a
about
whole
the Star
sleeve.
Wars life. So.
I'm a little bit of a nerd. If you might not, I don't look like it.
You do. You got some cosplay going on. What do you
yeah,
mean?
but
How
like,
about you get me a free tattoo for part of your cell phone bill?
That's what you want to
You want
start.
a free tattoo?
You don't want to pay the phone bill?
I'll pay it.
No, I'm saying you
Yeah,
don't want the bill
you want a
paid?
tattoo?
I'm saying I want a tattoo.
What
and-
kind of
and
tattoo
I'll
do you
take
want?
it for, in part. In
Okay, well,
payment.
show
As
me what
payment.
you want.
Yeah.
Show me. Give me an example. Show me what you want.
Can you get
I
me
will-
a free
I will
tattoo?
work-
The fuck?
I
I don't
will-
really care for a tattoo.
I'll work some magic, guys.
Do
I can
that,
make
and I'll
things
take
happen.
whatever the price is. on
Oh,
your cell phone
so
bill.
my sister-in-law, my cousin's baby moms, and I are going to get a tattoo that honors my cousin.
Okay.
My cousin had a huge outsiders tattoo with like 2 Glock 40s or fucking whatever.
Not
on
the
his
Glock
fucking-
40s.
You're gonna get that?
No, I'm not getting a
Okay.
huge tattoo.
Don't get mom mad. Okay?
No, I'm not.
Not
I
the Glock 40s on Kim's fucking wrist.
No,
Like,
I
I
plan.
got a Glock on my wrist.
Wait, that's a fucking Fetty Wap song.
Oh, I'm sure.
I got a Glock in my Rari. No.
Now Will nodding his head.
Will's like, hey, 2015.
Not 2015. Summer 2015.
Summer 2015. Anybody clocking? Because you know that shit was fucking lit. Life hasn't been the same since Fetty Wap got
Never.
locked up.
His eye.
Don't kill
Free the
me.
dogs.
Free the dogs, literally.
Tory
though.
Lanez once again. I know Meg Thee
Free
Stallion.
Tory
I don't care. She's a liar.
Free Tory Lanez, free Fetty Wap, free B. No, I plan on getting outsiders on this side,
Okay.
just very small. I already have one right here. You can't really see it on the camera. No, you cannot. But I have
does
a
it say?
it says "Si se puede."
puede.
Do you know what my next tattoo is gonna be? I'll peg you.
Oh, God.
my God.
Stop it. No.
I was like, get her out of here.
God, I couldn't. I'm so
Call
sorry.
the police.
I couldn't. His face was too good.
Remember my anal journey?
Oh my God, I couldn't. How could I forget?
To stretch. To
No, I had to. It got to the point that I was like, I can no longer listen to you talk
Ever.
about your asshole.
Again.
Like, I'm good.
Is it the same journey as like gauging your ear hole?
It sure is.
Yeah,
And she started off with the biggest fucking one.
And a steel one. I was like, baby, get a
yeah.
fucking silicone one.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
did it. But then
doing?
my
Poor
friend,
asshole.
but my friend bought me a fucking
Oh, that
just like a like a dick, like what the one with the
just a
suction
dick.
cup.
Just a dick.
And
dick and balls.
and you know I can take
The
that now.
suction cup.
Because
Where do
I
you put
promised-
it, on the ground?
You can put it anywhere. I promised a man.
On the wall or on the ground? Tell me right now, Alicia.
on the shower wall.
You can put it in the shower. You can put it anywhere. But I promised
No.
this man,
Yeah.
this beautiful man,
Oh,
my
God.
virginity of the a-hole.
Oh my God.
That's something you say for like your husband.
Alicia, let's just let it be known Alicia is a cougar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
she's
not
a
a
cougar.
This man is 26 and she is what, 34?
34. That bitch is 34.
He's just so pretty, though. He's
Is
so
he?
pretty.
That bitch
He was
is
using
34.
Snapchat filters for the longest time.
No, okay.
So I heard that he has a
Let me
tattoo on his
let me expose
face.
this bitch. So this bitch sends me a picture. So she's talking to some guy that she met on Snapchat, and she sends me a picture, and I'm like, baby.
No,
those are
you
not-
asked me
I
first.
said no. I said, Miriam, he doesn't even have face tattoos. She's like, he has face tattoos. He looks so
She
good.
goes-
She says it to me. I'm like, that's the face. That's the Snapchat
She
filter
had
of face
to make
tattoo.
sure with me. She goes, Miriam. She
I
goes,
was like, Miriam, look at this. Is this not the face?
I was like, yes.
Is this not the Snapchat filter for face tattoos? She's like, I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm 100%
So I message her and I'm like, Alicia, I'm pretty sure that's the Snapchat filter, whatever. So she messaged him and she's like, do you have face tattoos or is that the filter? He's like, oh, it's a filter. It just looks really.
And Alicia goes, I was pretty drunk every time I would talk to him, so I thought they were real. I'm like, bitch.
I was like, ma'am, I have used that filter. I know.
I wanted to see
I
what
don't
would
even
look
care.
like.
Alicia.
This, I don't care. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. This man, I have so many men's in my DMs.
Men's.
I can only
Amanda.
think about this
Amanda.
one man.
Okay, but because since he's using filters and you know how
It's just the one I've seen it without the
beautifies-
filter.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, but
okay.
he looks like a little...
He looks like a little girl.
Okay,
He does
I was
not. He
gonna
has a
say-
beautiful face. He's pretty.
Yeah, because she likes the lady boys.
I
Lady
love
boy.
a No, he's like blonde hair, just beautiful face. Like he's fucking beautiful.
Babes, come on.
I don't care. He's beautiful. I don't care. I do not care.
Beauty is in
Okay,
the eye of the
yeah,
beholder.
exactly. Everyone has a type.
I think he's so beautiful.
Shut up, Miriam.
I'm happy that you think he's beautiful.
Like I do not like.
heard
Do
somebody.
you know how many men?
Yeah, you do.
I do not like
why I said
any of
shut
these
up.
guys. This is the one guy that I'm like, I want your
I told her
children.
so.
I
She
not.
said
I
that.
It's like I want your children, sir. That man, like
It is.
I'm gonna just be vindictive about that one.
he's so
It's
beautiful.
okay. We can go to visits together.
We can't be having two different conversations.
So
I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
I forgot about that. I forgot
I forgot where we were.
I forgot where we were right now. My bad.
I just love a pretty boy. That's all I have to
We
say.
know.
I love me a little.
God.
We saw.
We
Pretty
saw.
boy.
We've seen.
Yeah, we've seen.
Seen. He used to have long hair too.
He was when I first met him. He was a pretty boy.
It was a birdie.
He
boy.
was a pretty boy. All the
Not
girls
Kim's
wanted that
face.
one.
I didn't know. Hey.
Well,
Not
the,
you-
the
no,
Elmer
but-
girls, I guess.
no. Everyone used to be like John Pettit. I would be like.
People like he's a star. He was a star.
So
He was a
all of the
star.
people.
Never heard of him.
All of them.
That boy.
And let me tell you,
We're dating stars
let
of
me
the
tell
town.
you, we got them, and we wish we didn't.
I would take that shit back.
We won out of all those
That's
girls, and we wish we did not.
Every single
Take
one of
them.
every one of those boys is literally trash. Like, do you know how many times?
But they're they
and
were
I'm not
pretty.
trying to like.
They were pretty
Alicia, I
boys.
love Alicia, and I know that me and Alicia like.
Yeah,
Alicia knows damn
15
well.
years ago.
Alicia knows damn well, like, I would never disrespect my friend and I would ride for her anytime.
Mhm.
But that man, do you know how many times that man's like, oh, if I would have met you, would have been me and you. I said, sir, you could
Me
not
and
handle. I
Alicia-
would have killed you already.
Me and
I'm like,
Alicia
Alicia's way
almost-
nicer than me.
She
because
really
me,
is.
Me and
She
you,
really is.
baby, it would have never happened.
Me and Alicia
Are you
almost
okay?
fought one night at
The night that
We
the night
fought
of that
one night,
party.
what did we fight? One.
The night. Remember the night.
What did we fight about?
Miriam.
Because I thought he was hitting on you, and I'm crazy.
Well, you know, you didn't think.
I'm crazy about my man.
No.
Oh.
Because it
about
was the
the
other
night
girl
at
in my ear.
Putters.
Who's the other girl? There was another girl in my ear being like, she's trying to.
She's trying,
But I told her that whole night, I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I know exactly.
Never.
That's the night that I drove you home.
Yeah.
Never.
I know we don't have a lot of times, but I'll get into it real quick. So we go to the fucking local bar where these fucking losers love to hang out.
Local watering hole in the country.
Literally. We go to the local bar.
I can see you looking here.
I'm looking at you.
No, you're not looking at me.
I'm literally staring
You
in
know
your
what?
eyeballs.
I'm gonna be editing the video and literally staring.
We don't have a lot of time. Let her
Okay, anyways, I go to the fucking bar with her because I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm driving, I'm not really drinking that much.
She was already there.
She was already there with her.
Not because I'm driving. I'm not really drinking.
Well, why else? Why else would I not be driving? Why else would I not be drinking? Because I'm driving. No? Is that not a good thing? I'm confused.
She was drinking.
Go on.
I was not drinking as much as I normally do. I had
Not as much.
Anyways, so we go to the fucking bar, and one of the girls that's there is like, oh, Miriam's trying to hit on her ex. And I said, no, he's not. They've known it. I'm like, I know
his
this
brother's
man.
my baby daddy. What am I gonna do?
Oh, at this point, he was already.
They were still technically together, and she was still with her ex. And I was like, you're a fucking
let her
weirdo.
get in your ear like.
And then all of a sudden,
Loaded.
she gets fucking wasted. And you know what she does? She hangs out the back of my window because she was too fucked up to sit in the front seat. She's laying in the back seat. She's like, if you're gonna cheat on me, the least you could do is buy me A&W.
And what did I do? I looked at her and just said, give her the money. Yeah, and then she
Give her the $20 to buy this goddamn food.
She goes, I need money for Uber home. He's like, Kim's driving you. I looked at her, I said, I don't give a fuck. Give her the money. Give her the money. I was like, I don't care what she's asking for.
Ma'am, like, what are you saying? She's like, if you're gonna cheat on me, the least you could do is give me money for my burger.
And then the next
fucking
morning,
hammered in the back
So Alicia really doesn't give a shit then.
No.
I don't give a shit.
The next morning,
her
she
food.
texts me. She goes, "Are you alive?" I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm alive. Are you good? Like, we good here?
Are we done fighting?"
Right?
She's like, you're hitting on Miriam. I'm like, he's not. Like, Miriam is not about that life. Like, please
he
stop.
was
He
hitting
was
on
hitting
Miriam.
on me.
First of all, he hits on everybody. when
Yeah,
he
but
drinks.
I wasn't hitting on him. That's the whole
The
point.
only,
Yeah,
but the
no,
difference is
yeah.
that Miriam, because Miriam hasn't been like, she hasn't come out. She hadn't come out a lot. She doesn't know that about.
Right.
So when
I mean-
you didn't though, because you kept
Well,
saying
she
whatever.
always
I
kept
didn't know.
cheating on me.
No. I knew it about him, but I didn't think he was like that with me.
He's like that with all of us.
I know, but I would hang out with him only at their house where his mom
And
was.
I've hung out with him
And
at
he-
their house
but
with their
Kim,
mom, and he
nah,
still is like,
but
yeah,
this is
Kim,
the
if it was
mother of
me
his
and you.
brother's child.
But with me, he's never been that way ever.
Yeah,
So when
because
he,
you don't come around often enough for
I
you to see
guess.
that side.
but when I did hang out with him one-on-one, Alicia would go to bed. There was no flirting, nothing.
I
and
I
then
get
all
that.
of a sudden,
Bro,
the
me
man's
personally,
flirting.
me and that man.
Like,
Listen, me and that man
sir,
have
their
been.
boobies are feeding your fucking nieces and nephews.
That's crazy.
But like that man and I know that man for that fact, and I always stand for Alicia, like whatever for the Hennessy night when whatever all that shit happened. He was trying to talk crazy, and I shut that shit right down. When bitches were like, "Oh, your man's trying to," I said, "Nah, bitch, that man is drunk." I snatched that man out of the situation and was like, "You need to get your
You need to
ass over
leave."
here, and you're
Honestly,
done."
I'm at the point now where I just want peace. So when I caught him in the bed with the other woman,
That's
I
gonna have to be a story for another time.
We will be back for that story.
I'll be back.
We will be back for that
because
story.
You just met the Gemini weights.
All right. Well, yeah. So thank you guys so much for listening to this
The
episode.
chaos.
Happy New Year's.
Happy
New
season.
Year.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.